What is up guys, JayFerGaming here, welcome back to my Jules Bianchi season. This is my home Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix. We're at Silverstone for this round 9 of this season, and we're looking to pick up some more big points as Jules in the Marussia. And this is one of my better tracks, so I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully we can put a fantastic qualifying lap in and get ourselves high up the grid to try and capture some points, which have been hard to come by this season. But we're P3 after the first corner, which was a great start, and then you can slowly see us dropping down the order as I struggle through this section. Yeah, definitely struggling on traction, but we made it through up to P10, P9, and then we had a fantastic Maggots and Beckett section, the best section on the track, one of the best. When you connect to the track of the calendar, but coming around the final corner, where are we going to end up? We've taken too much curb there, we've come to the line, and I think it's P11. We lost 2 positions in the final corner, which is kind of annoying, so we must have been close to a couple of other cars. Hamilton takes pole just from Rosberg, looking further down. Yeah, we just missed out on the top 10, so that's 11th place. Hulkenberg just pipped us. Not far behind Button, who I'm classing as my championship rival this season, as we will be fighting for 9th place in the driver's standings. We'll look further down. Any shocks? Not really, it's kind of 2 by 2 really. Yeah, Chilton 21st, great effort. But I'm not sure how you can be 6 seconds off the pace, Marcus Ericsson. So for this race, I'm kind of thinking something different. I think we should have decent pace, so I'm thinking start on the primes, try and make up a few positions in the first sector on the first lap, and then see how it goes from there. Nice sunny day, there should be no threat of rain, even in the great British summer, so 5 lights, and the British Grand Prix is away, and we get an awful getaway on these prime tyres. Wow, we're going to lose so many positions going into turn 1, so we're going to have to make them up. Magnussen's going for it, but we're going to hang around the outside. We're going to get Magnussen, we're going to get Perez, are we going to get Hulkenberg as well? We could have got Button as well, but he blocked us out. Going for a move up the inside, we've taken a bit too much speed, we've hit right, and we're spinning, oh god, this is not going well, and oh god, Button, you've taken Hulkenberg out. There was no need for that. Let's see the replay, that was a bit messy, it really was. So we went into the back of Raikkonen and lost a bit of control, and then just look at Button. He just cuts across Hulkenberg for absolutely no reason, takes the Force India out. Yeah, you can see, yeah, Hulkenberg was lucky I didn't take him out, and then Button just comes across and swipe. And look at the AI being absolute retards. What the hell are they doing? Just look at this. Wow. Okay, realism at its finest. Hulkenberg causes carnage, so we continue on the first lap. We're in the top 10, we've actually made a position, and obviously because of Hulkenberg spinning out. But you can see on the minimap, there's a top 10. Actually, I've got Perez just behind me, but behind him there's a huge gap to all them cars involved with the messy first sector. Definitely messy, wasn't it? But we'll move on here, on to lap 2, and we don't have the greatest pace at this point. The prime tyres aren't helping at all in terms of grip. So Perez is right on our tail, and you can see we're struggling with oversteer, fighting the wheel. Perez looks like he's going to get a great run, go for a move up the inside. Will he get it stuck? We're going to try and hang it around the outside if we can. Try and maintain our 10th position around the outside, which will turn to the inside. And I think we should defend this position off Perez, and yes we do. We don't crash into Perez like Maldonado did in 2012. And there we go, maintaining our position. But we're losing time to the top 9. But obviously thinking forward, we will have the option tyres on for the final stint, so we should pull them in. We'll see what happens, but Perez has got a great run there. Is he going to go for it? We block him off, and then, whoa, I think we made contact there, did we? I think we did, yeah. I didn't expect Perez to go for a move there. Wow, we've got to see a replay. So he gets a great run. I block him off on the right and to the left. That's a risky move from Perez. I moved over, but I didn't expect him to make a move there. No one would. That's a very risky move indeed, and I don't know if I can take blame for that. Leave your comments below of your opinion of that incident, but I don't think that's my fault. I should have seen him, but he shouldn't have gone for the move there, so not a lot happened until lap 6. I was pretty lonely, and then Hamilton's come out the pits. I thought, well, yeah, let's go for a dive bomb. It is home Grand Prix, but no, he turns in, and you'll see in a second how much superior grip the Mercedes has, though it does have fresh tyres on. But yeah, bye Hamilton. It was nice seeing you for a few seconds in this race. But let's see if we can make up any positions in the pit stop phase. Lap 6, I'm thinking next lap, I'm going to come in for the option tyres. I'm going to have to take a bit of a risk. Not sure how long the options are going to last, but 6 laps on the options. I need enough time as possible to catch up to Jenson Button, who should be in 8th position. I think that's what we're going to aim for in this race. And there's a few more cars in the pits. We'll make a couple of positions up there. But yeah, obviously not in the overall order. So lap 7 coming into the box. And yeah, it's the longest pit lane of the season, so I'm going to skip it. I'm not going to bore you with, was it 30 seconds of a pit stop? It's even longer than that actually. So we're coming out 10th place. Oh my god, there's a name I haven't seen in a long time. Max Chilton is in 11th place. Not anymore, he's just been overtaken. But yeah, we've come out in 10th. I'm pretty sure there's someone who hasn't pitted. I think it's John-Eric Verne. He did start on the prime, so it'll be safe to presume that it's him that's mixing it up in the top 8. Lap 9, Verne has pitted. We're in our genuine position in 9th place, but we've got a yellow flag, and it looks like there's 2 cars slow ahead. Let's see what's going on here. Please be Button. Who is it? Is it someone important? There is a very slow car. That's Hulkenberg. It's Jenson Button. Jenson Button's had problems there. He must have hit Hulkenberg, who obviously spun at the first on the first lap, and I don't think he's got damage. It really would have shown in Maggots and Beckett's if he did, so we're going to get DRS here. Can we overtake our championship rival? We're going to go from around the outside to get the optimum line for this next corner, and there we go. We've got the move done. I think we've gone slightly too deep, but we've got enough grip to maintain 8th. A fantastic move there, and how lucky have we just got? But look in this chicane. That uncovered stand just there, that's where I will be sitting for the British Grand Prix this year. I'm going for the first time, so in the 2016 game I expect to see my face in that stand uncovered, so can't wait for the great British weather to rain on me on race day. But back to this race, we're in P8. Yeah, we are a little bit lonely. We've got Button for companies between 1 and 2 seconds behind us. We do have pretty similar pace, but we're absolutely miles behind the 2 Ferraris who are battling ahead of us. 18 seconds ahead. Yeah, I think we're going to settle for 8th unless we make a mistake and Button puts some pressure on us. But on to the final lap. Rosberg has won this race. He actually passed Hamilton on the final lap. We're coming through the final chicane. We're looking at my stand for the 2016 British Grand Prix. Coming around the final corner. And then we're going to come home, get 4 points for Jules Bianchi at the British Grand Prix. Another solid performance, some more solid points for Jules, and his season goes from strength to strength. So there's the final result. Rosberg, he did pass Hamilton on the last lap, but it probably didn't matter as Hamilton had a penalty for something. Vettel rounds out the podium. There we are in 8th position, beating Button, getting 2 more points over him, and that should be important for the Constructors' battle as well, considering it is me versus Bianchi versus McLaren even. So we'll look at the rest of the finishes. Chilton finished 16th, that's a decent effort for him. I'd probably presume it's his best finish of the season. Bottas retired, Verne retired as well, and Hulkenberg had a bit of a shocker. So driver standings, Rosberg extends his lead over Hamilton after Hamilton initially dominated with them 4 race wins in a row. Looking at us, we're nowhere near 8th. We're not going to be battling them Ferraris. We have a 15-point lead to Button. Let's see if we can continue beating him this season. And then into the Constructors. This should be tight between ourselves and McLaren. Yes, we are ahead by 2 points. Key points at the British Grand Prix. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see the rest of this Jules Bianchi season, and I'll catch you in the next race. Goodbye.